really put too much thought. I kind of figure it out as I go. I would recommend this. It actually helps. Like, I don't know. I liked having all the sound just condensed.
What does it do?
It's the audio, so it's like in the headphones.
Oh, I just like listening to it.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Here we go.
Oh. Black.
You're banned.
I ban Town and City. I'll ban. I'd have to see them in front of me.
Yo, Freeze has the same controller.
Final Destination, and then I'll ban Battlefield.
Gaming. Well, commentary has finally returned to the couch. I just got off of my Game 5 set versus Bonus. That was absolutely crazy. Could have gone either way. Oh my god, I wanted to throw up.
Relatable.
But here we go. Now we got Jayzeya versus Masku, and now Jayzeya has the first game. What'd you say? Oh, my set? Oh my god, dude. There's a point where I should have died, didn't die, then he should have died, he didn't die because I didn't have Smash, and then he narrowly mistimed. Like, he had me, you know, in that last second, but also, you know, we had each other several times at that point, you know. Very scary. That's like delay versus bonus match like 6 of the semester too. We always end up fighting each other. He's very, very good, yeah. Okay, so we talked through that entire first stock of the thing.
Yeah, let's just say...
let's get back into the game.
Because some Kazuya things happened. Back to commentary.
Yeah, I realized I saw Electric Wing got this into up smash, I believe. A little bit of run around, a little bit of up smash, you know, run forward. Now at this point, you know, Jayzeya has to try to make up the stock deficit in some sort of way. And technically, I mean, Jayzeya has to approach, but also you're Zelda, so you can kind of just control a whole lot of space. But I think what Jayzeya should be doing is setting up like Phantom in the corner, like, yeah, just, you know, just like that, you know? Oh, that could be, okay.
I do have to wonder if this ult that he's using, because it doesn't have wings, it doesn't really have a double mode, so it might actually be like confusing Jayzeya.
I don't know. But I will also mention we do have an Imago coming in as well. Imago, are you able to speak into that mic, or is that connected to the stream? Okay, cool, yeah. So we have a third commentator. You might have to get closer to
Yeah,
the
try
mic.
speaking into the mic. Up there you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I believe we're streaming this on like the CCSU one on YouTube yet, so the VODs should be cut up eventually. I think Brian will do that. Oh, the pivot grab. I love seeing pivot grabs that have a lot of range, because they kind of just yoink people out of nowhere. Like, my favorite thing being a Link player is, well, the first part is being upset that I have no grab range, and then doing a pivot grab and watching people get yoinked from across the stage. So
You can't complain about grab range because you're not a Ganon main.
I guess that's fair, but I don't think I've ever experienced a Ganon has no grab range moment though, because I don't play a lot of Ganon.
Yeah, but I know if Nave were here, he would be backing up.
You did a good timing earlier where you got up right after Phantom for his invincibility and then rage grab right through the next on.
Something that I would love to see Justin do a little more in this matchup, and this is for you, Justin, when you're looking back. Try to respect Phantom a little more, and by that I mean if Phantom is set up, you don't have to challenge it. Like, you can drop off ledge. I mean, well, you're Kazuya, so it is a little scary, but...
Actually, yeah, dropping off ledge as Kazuya is scary because, like, his jump's really slow, his up B is really slow. He can easily get 2-framed or just...
But on Kalos, you can still tech if you get down aired.
On Kalos, yeah.
Zelda down smash isn't gonna kill you.
Like, I've definitely, when I play my characters, like, for example, Incineroar against Zelda, which I don't do too often, I usually just go Kirby because Reflector. But when I play Incineroar in this matchup, I do jump off of ledge and up B because Incineroar up B is pretty fast. As Kirby, I probably not, just because Kirby's air speed is slow and his up B is terrible.
But unfortunately, the one thing that's going to keep you from living on that ledge is definitely getting up aired in that position, and Jayzeya took the final stock of that game, and now Jayzeya is up 2-0.
Yeah, Jayzeya made a great, did a great job making up that stock deficit towards the beginning of the game.
Yeah, the comeback power of Zelda is very powerful, especially when you get antsy. If you get nervous and you want to close out the game, you will probably take more percent because you're not going to be as patient. So you have to stay super patient, sit back, you know, let the Zelda have to come to you, and just be careful around Phantom, you know.
Yeah, because if one character is like, if there are characters that are any character that's good at building a wall, it's Zelda, because like Phantom just essentially is a moving wall that just goes straight at you.
Yeah. And I believe I've heard some Zelda players tell me that that is actually technically not a projectile.
But
Or at
you
least
can
it
reflect
is at
though.
certain points, but it's not. If that makes sense.
Like,
The sword is not a projectile.
It is not a projectile. It like the Phantom is a projectile, but not the sword, meaning that you have to reflect it at specific points. Like,
Although most reflectors give you invincibility as well.
yeah, because like when I played Kirby against who's the other Zelda player? They played
Is it-
Zelda and Meta Knight.
Oh, hand.
Yeah, I played Hand's Zelda, and I chose Kirby. And whenever they Phantomed, I could just neutral B. So they just stopped using Phantom for the rest of the match because they were getting punished for their own option.
And an interesting interaction with, especially how you figure out that Zelda's Phantom is not technically a projectile, is if you're Link and you try to heal and shield it, it doesn't quite work. You know, you'll still get hit because the sword will still hit you. You'll block part of it, but you'll still get hit. It's odd.
some you actually up you off the ledge, one that still charged, just because when they're fully charged, you have a window of time.
That was a really good roll, and unfortunately that up B out of shield still gonna take him
Yeah, I
because he
think-
whiffed a bit of a
He's not
grab.
the-
It looked like Jayzeya was like looking for the F smash roll read, misspaced it, and made up for that with the up B.
Especially considering Justin went for that grab, but a spot dodge came right in clutch. Okay.
Trying to
Yeah.
start a little Kazuya combo here, but goes back into disadvantage. That was a pretty risky down air. Kind of just goes out for it.
Ooh, not
I thought it
quite.
was me.
I've seen him go for that a couple times on this set, and I gotta wonder.
Got him once, so that's
Interrupts that. What is that spinning kick move called?
I couldn't tell you.
All right, we'll just call it spinning kick move.
Let's call it the not Tatsu Tatsu.
The not Tatsu Tatsu.
Okay. So now at this point we've got 2 stocks to 1. At least that's what it looks like. I can't really see. Yeah, 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah, you can tell me what the stock count is on that side because I can't see it.
I can't either. Imago's the one who can see it.
Oh, yeah, Imago can tell us.
Okay,
1-1.
now it's 1-1. Now it is 1-1. I think we've
Oh wait,
talked-
I'm stupid. It has score display on, so we can just look at that.
Oh, it does. Oh, what do you know?
I think actually we left that on by accident during like a free for all. This is
Oh.
like this is Revolt Switch, I can tell. And so we must have left score. Oh, that's a turnaround moment.
Yeah, that is certainly a turnaround moment.
Up spot dodges the Phantom, but gets grabbed for it.
And unfortunately for Jayzeya, all of these down throw into lightning kicks have been.
I've never seen him throw the X kick.
I want to say a lot of those lightning kicks have been sour spot. Really unfortunate, you know, a lot of them.
Now I'm used to dying to rage drive at like 40, but I
Zelda
think
is very light.
Jayzeya lives
corner.
a rage drive right now. But if Jayzeya gets hit like by another Kazuya move and then rage drive,
This
like,
might
Zelda
kill.
dies. No, that one definitely wouldn't kill.
That was actually pretty close. not
I've been
gonna
hit
lie.
by so many stinging rage drives as Kirby. I know the general window most characters die.
I know that Zelda is just very, very light.
Zelda is definitely very light, but in comparison to Kirby, not really.
We'll see most
So
Zelda and Jigglypuff are similar.
Kirby
weights.
dies at like 40, and Zelda dies at like 60. Oh, the up B
Oh my
catch.
gosh.
That was close.
Yeah, this is
Close game.
a harrowing nail biter.
I think. Actually, no.
Oh, okay. He took a game. He took a game. Now let's see if we can take any more.
Can we go back?
Not a 3-0. It is 3-1 right now. I mean, sorry, 2-1. 2-1. It's not 3-1.
So I'm kind of hating.
So the two battlefields.
Yo, I love
you
best
got.
of
Worked
sevens.
here like a couple times where
Okay.
he will laser as like an instant response to the stimuli of Jayzeya charging a Phantom, and it worked a couple times. But a lot
Do
of
you
the
wanna
times, like
go-
Jayzeya will do that and like instantly jump.
Does this
into it.
place
I
seem
want to see more like I want
Yeah.
to see that counterplay develop more,
right here.
but I think it's
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I
Okay.
think lasering is like a terrible counter.
I think he should be trying to break Phantom if he can, because if you can't break Phantom as Kazuya with that laser, I feel like it's a lot harder to deal with. So I understand why he's doing it, and I think it makes a lot of sense. I just think that Jayzeya is finding some good counterplay to get around it. Like Jayzeya is not necessarily getting hit, but certain things, and sometimes you can hit the Phantom itself to break it. It's best if you hit Zelda.
But that laser's not gonna break that.
Of course, you should probably, if you're noticing that Jayzeya is jumping, you should just laser upwards occasionally as well. Make it hard.
See, there's that information.
Yeah.
It's time to reflect on this.
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories music I hear. I think this might be versus Marluxia. But at this point, to Kazuya and to Zelda, I think the stocks are, well, I mean, well, obviously the stocks are even, but the percents are pretty even right now. It's 60 to about 100.
I thought he was going to get electric off.
Okay, now let's see. Will he F smash that ledge again? No, he won't. Good. A bit too late on me on just enough time, unfortunately.
I don't know if he's all that for ledge trap.
No, I don't feel like it is.
I think it's just the easiest thing for it to.
You gotta have. Oh, that's
That
dead.
kills.
Yeah. You definitely gotta have something, especially if you're looking for neutral getter, you gotta have something that lasts a while. Yeah, that is also dead. The sweet spot of that move, it hits like a truck. Zelda did not skip like that.
One random thing is that Jayzeya will do lots of Phantom off stage that let the Phantom go onto stage, but I've seen occasionally the Phantom just get caught on the stage's wall.
Well, that's intentional.
Yeah.
Really?
That is a ledge
So it's so you
tactic.
can't. It's also so you can't ledge trap someone.
No,
very
but like
easily.
going off stage to like set up a Phantom, but like I saw like the Phantom get stuck.
Like right there.
Well, like when it was done on Kalos though, it didn't hit under the ledge, so it didn't actually protect Jayzeya. So I
Well,
assume
then
that
maybe it was just a slight
So like
mistake.
that specifically was a mistake, but like you're saying that in other scenarios, like it does work.
There's that laser. There's
Okay,
that
that-
laser again.
I do want to comment real fast on some
Okay.
of these interactions that we're seeing as well, because we're taking a lot of time talking about that one interaction that was, you know, not quite meant. But for the most part, I want to mention, I think Justin is spending a lot of time trying to shield when Phantom is coming out. But what's happening is Jayzeya is kind of just running across the stage and grabbing him for it. I think you have to be a little more careful. I think in terms of respecting Phantom, you can't just shield it. You know, because you're going to get grabbed by a good Zelda player, for example. What you got to do is you got to just take your space and just walk far enough away. You know, if Zelda can't really use Phantom, for example, you know, because you're too far away, then she has to find some other way to do it. And what's she going to do, side to you? Probably not.
No.
She might, but you're not going to get hit by it.
This is just a random piece of trivia, but I just saw Jayzeya go for Jab Fair, and I think that was more of a Smash 4 thing, right?
I mean,
I don't think that's either. Ooh. Finally catches. That was roll, right?
yeah, that was
Yeah, finally catches roll with F Smash. I know Jayzeya went for that earlier in the set and missed it. Finally getting that spacing in. I get that feeling because like I've missed so many roll reads by like just a little bit, and so.
Well, it's rough with Link when you have to stand in a certain spot to cover 3 options at once, but if you're a little bit off, then you're minus 12 on someone when he rolls right through you. It's gonna F smash you.